Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our 6th annual Polish-Canadian Art Fusion exhibition. My name is Tony Kostka, and I'm the president of Polonez Tri-City Polish Association, who once again organized this exhibition. This event is our way to contribute not only to Polish community, but to culture mosaic of BC. It has been such a pleasure and honor to show you the talent within our community. We call the exhibition Polish-Canadian Art Fusion because the art we are presenting is really a fusion of Polish and Canadian inspiration and experience of the artist. We hope you enjoy the beauty and diversity of the art presented here. And I welcome all of you who appreciate art and come to enjoy it with us today. Now I would like to ask Sarah Padej for a few words.
Can you hear me? Is that okay? Dziękuję, Tony. And dziękuję the entire association here. It's such an honor to be here. So Ron McKinnon, who is my good friend, he's in Ottawa today. So unfortunately for you, fortunately for me, you get me to talk to you here. I have with me my husband, Ali, and my daughter, Aya. If you hear a little bit of crying, I apologize, but we try and make sure that we bring her to us everywhere so she can enjoy as much as we do. Now, the thing that I love about Canada is the fact that we're so diverse and we have so many people that we can enjoy their talents. Especially here, what I'm seeing is one community and one sector has brought so much talent. And this talent is enough to fill an entire art exhibit. And from what I understand, this is not the first one or the second one, this is the 6th one. So thank you very much for your talent and for contributing to this beautiful country that we love so much. Well done, you should be really proud of what you've accomplished here. This is really a wonderful contribution to Canada. Thank you.
Now I would like to invite Councillor Zoe Royer for a few words.
Thanks so much, Arland. I'm so happy to be here and to celebrate this wonderful fusion of the Polish-Canadian culture with City of the Arts. It is, as acting mayor for this event, it is just my great honor that you are here in Port Moody. I've been looking at the art on boards and the incredible opulence of talent that is here in our community makes me so proud. And of course, it's the arts that we share our passions and tell our stories and continue our legacy. So thank you so very much. This is a true fusion of cultures, and it gives me such pride and joy. And I know so many of you, and some of you I haven't met yet, so I hope that that we will continue our friendships for many, many years. And I'm delighted to be here, so thank you again.
I'd like to invite now Jenny Cotter for a few words.
So many wonderful things have already been said, but I really have to say I'm honored to be here and be part of the jury for the exhibition. I'm very happy to be part of this. Thank you. Bye.
So Jenny Cotter is part of the jury for our Travel in the Wonderland film. And other juror is Miss Alexine Lowe and Teresa Mura. This year we have 24 artists plus one group of artists painting together, whose art is on display. Some of them you already know from the previous exhibition, but 8 of them participate in our exhibition for the first time. Here they all are, and it's alphabetical order. Miss Hanna Barbara Berwick, Miss Ela Chmielowski, Miss Katarzyna Janusz, Mrs. Ania Jasiak, Mr. Martin Jasiak, Mrs. Maria Kamińska, Mr. Mirosław Kuraś, Ms. Danuta Kowalczyk-Friedrich, Ms. Julianna Laskowska, Mr. Robert Makarewicz, Mr. Adam Makowski, Mrs. Maria Marcinek, Mr. Lucjan Nasiłkowski, Mr. Mark Pytlos, Ms. Monika Reiner, Mr. Wiesław Repnicki, Mr. Erik Sosnowski, Mrs. Agata Teodorowicz, Ms. Halina Śmielewski, Ms. Anna Wagner, and Mr. Kazimierz Zagozda. We can't imagine this event without violin music, so we ask Mr. Bogdan Siedlecki to play for us as he does each year, and we are so thankful. Thank you very much, Bogdan. We also have a beautiful flower arrangement, which are the creation of Joy Sawyer from Flowers by Joy. Thank you very much. This year we once again have a team art competition, and the team is Trapped in Wonderland. There are 12 participants in the competition, and their paintings are displayed on the panels with signs of them saying Trapped in the Wonderland. The exception to this is the painting Lucy. As there was no room for the sign, we have 3 jurors to choose the winner of this competition. Once again, Ms. Janice Cotter, Ms. Alexine Lowe, and Ms. Teresa Mura. Please give them a round of applause as they have a difficult task ahead of them. At 3:55, we will ask you all to enter the Inlet Theater, where the jury will announce the winner of the competition. After the announcement, we have a presentation from Cradle to Color by Agata Teodorowicz. Agata is a highly regarded artist and a very much loved art educator. I'm sure you will enjoy her presentation. And now we have something new for you. This year, 11 talented and brave artists decided to do a challenging project to paint and mural mosaic together. They used the photograph Hats on Hala Gąsienicowa by Mirosław Kuraś as a base to create a mosaic titled Memories of Poland. Thank you very much, everyone, for your wonderful work of art submitted to the competition. We have, as usual, liquid tokens of appreciation for all of you. And now the moment we are waiting for.
Good afternoon. Trapped in Wonderland is basically based on Alice in Wonderland. And although all the paintings were really, really good, it was a very hard decision on our part, but we came up with number 3, and that is Danuta Kowalczyk, excuse me if I say your name wrong, and Federic. You are the winner for this year. Thank you. So just so you know, the name of the painting was Ghoul Lost in Wonderland.
So congratulations to all the participants and of course the winner. And now we have a seminar. Please welcome Agata Teodorowicz to the stage.
Dziękuję wszystkim za przybycie. Jest dla mnie wielkim zaszczytem być przed Państwem na tej scenie i mam nadzieję, że moja prezentacja Państwa zainspiruje. Thank you all for being here, and a special thank you to Honorata and her team for working so tirelessly to organize this event celebrating our Polish heritage. I am not a professional public speaker, but as a longtime arts educator, I am an avid talker, and I love talking about art. When Honorata asked me to do this, I thought, I want to talk about art, and then, oh my God, what am I going to talk about? There's so many things. So I bothered everybody around, and then I was inspired and calmed down and put everything together. I was born in Zakopane, Poland. Zakopane means buried in a sprawling valley surrounded by magnificent Tatra mountains. We always marveled at those mountains as the seasons changed. All people who live there first glance at the mountains in the morning to see what the weather will be. They have been an inspiration to artists and musicians for hundreds of years. My father and grandfather were artists, and the whole family always encouraged my artistic nature. My earliest memory is of squishing beets and potatoes with my chubby fingers and marveling at the fantastic color it made. I still do. I think it was then my relationship with color began. I've always loved painting, first with toothpaste on bits of cardboard, little spring trees and winter mountains laden with snow. My grandfather bought me one of those children's paint sets with that awful brush. And yet, I painted pictures for everybody. He kept my masterpieces and gave them to me when I entered university. I still have them. I always wanted to be an eternal student, traveling the world and studying at various art schools. That love of learning exploded when I entered the Academy of Fine Arts in Kraków, Poland. Discovering that my father had studied there years before added some pressure. He was still remembered and held in high regard. 6 fine years focused on art, its mysteries and intricacies. I was in heaven. Now, on the screen you see a selection of some of my paintings. They're not organized in any way. They're not in any kind of a sequence. This is the very first time in my life I've done PowerPoint. And it was a scary learning curve, but it came together, and I thank all my team for fixing things that didn't quite work out. But so there's no titles and there's no sequence. Just enjoy the images. That's all. That's the best I could do. Now, the communist era was a time of grayness. Finding food and other necessities were a priority. The lack of joy seemed to affect my painting, the colors muted, understated, and timid. In times of despair, creative expression flourishes, but it is strongly influenced by the times. As my life changed and I moved to Paris, the colors returned, and my fascination with it grew. Paris gleamed with light and color. Museums and galleries opened a whole new world. Paintings of great artists I had only known from books now became friends I could visit and interact with daily. They inspired me to keep a simple palette, mostly extended versions of primary colors, and utilize the laws of a basic color theory as firmly established by the Impressionists. I have been an arts educator for over 30 years. You can find me at the Port Moody Arts Centre, just down the road. I teach advanced painting techniques, and I teach beginner painters. And when I do, I introduce them to the color wheel. And it still makes me tingle. How magical to be able to mix all colors from just yellows, reds, and blues. Amazing. I am an intuitive artist. I usually have a bit of a plan, but mostly I listen to the painting and follow its demands. I let myself fall under the spell of a particular subject, and in a way let it dictate how I approach it. Sometimes it's realistic, and sometimes an expressive approach is called for. When the painting stops talking to me, it's finished. But I'm not a flake. I am deeply grateful for the technical training I received that allows me to work freely from the heart, unhampered by doubt and lack of skill. Once in a while, I fall in love with a particular color and use it extensively to get to know its character. Indian yellow, transparent, the color of the setting sun, saturated and luminescent. Prussian blue, dark and moody, with a subtle sheen of hot steel. Red oxide, opaque as rust blood of old iron. Each color has a meaning to me. I carry in my color memory the hues of mountains at sundown, shimmering celadon of Catalan olive trees, mineral-stained alpine streams, the ochre sky over Paris in the afternoon, blueberry bushes dressed in magenta for winter, the shine of spring grass struck with a ray of sunshine. Color is intoxicating, challenging, and beautiful. Most artists have a special relationship with it. Some see increased intensity, others have the ability to copy seen color. It's like perfect pitch in color. And others yet play and interpret their inspirations. And inspiration can come from anywhere, observation or emotion, or both. I gather my inspiration from varied and sometimes unusual sources. Recently, I was watching a documentary about an aircraft carrier, and to my delight, realized that all the crewmen wore different colored shirts, each indicating his particular job on the ship. In that noisy environment and over vast distances, only color can be identified instantly and accurately. As you walk along a hospital corridor following a color line to your destination, the simple language of color is communicating with you. When I first came to Canada in 1969, I didn't speak any English, and as a girl of 11, I was very nervous about making new friends. Being able to draw pictures helped me bridge the gap, and very soon I had my own artsy posse. Our lives are color-coded. There is no more instant and clear message. Stop. How we read and respond to this language is governed by culture, heritage, era, fashion, and so many other factors. And that's all I have to say about that.
Oh, thank you so much. Beautiful. What color are they?
And that's all I have to say about that.
You know, this event, it's thanks to Honorata, because she's working on it and it's helping every one of us to do it.
This was supposed to be for me, Clou de la Soirée. I would like, in the name of all participants of this event, the invited guests, the artists as members, express our sincere gratitude and appreciation to Honorata Kostka for her efforts, hard work, and dedication, without which this event would not have been possible. Great job.
Thank you so much. This was such a surprise. Thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you, all of you. Thank you, all of you. And thanks to all the artists that I actually could display and we could show everybody your beautiful work. And thank you, Polonez Tri-City. And now I have one more announcement. We have done the voting and the counting of the votes for the best piece, for most loved piece of the mosaic. And the winner is number 21, which is Ela Chmielowski. Where's Ella? She not here? She left. I guess we are going to drink her wine. I don't know. Anyway, congratulations to Ella.
Thank you everyone for coming on this event, and thank you to the participants and Polonez Tri-City Polish Association for organizing this event, and artists for taking their part. And I invite everyone for the next 7th exhibition next year. Thank you very much. Have a safe Patrick's Day. There's the Irish pub close